Welcome to the Quiet Your Inner Mean Girl podcast, a place for you to find the courage you need to take the first step and every step thereafter to create the habits, the confidence, and the life that you love. I'm your host, health and life coach, Abby Hegney. Let's dive in. Welcome back. Episode 19. How are you doing today? I am feeling a lot more settled this week than I was last week. My son was home all of last week with walking pneumonia. And as a mom, it is never fun to see your kids not feeling well. He missed school all week. He missed practice all week. And he ended up missing the first game of his hockey tournament over the weekend. And you know that your child is sick when they don't have the energy to do the thing that they love most. But he did what he needed to do. He rested his body, and now he's back to normal. He's going to school, hanging out with his friends, and playing hockey every single day. And that just feels really, really good. It's what we wanted all week, was for him to just feel better, to get back to living his life, living his best 10-year-old life. And at the end of the day, that's all any of us really want. We want to feel good and to live our lives in the best way possible. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm titling this episode The Success Equation, because most of us, when we set a goal for ourselves, we focus on all of the things that we need to do in order to achieve that goal. And yet, taking action, doing something new, changing things that you've been doing, not doing something that maybe has been holding you back in the past, is just one part of the equation. This is where most people get stuck, in the do cycle. You set a goal and you go hard. You do all of the things. You muscle through, you dig deep, you find the motivation and the willpower until the motivation starts to fade. And as soon as your motivation starts to fade, your inner mean girl grabs hold of that opportunity and starts to get loud. She tells you things like, it's not working. It's not happening fast enough. You're not doing enough. You can't do it. You should just give up. And eventually you do, because you believe her stories. When you believe her stories, it does feel hard and you don't know if you can keep it up. When you are only focused on doing, on the actions you think that you need to or have to or should be taking, it does feel hard. It feels really, really hard. You feel overwhelmed. You don't know how you'll possibly fit it all in. You think about how you don't have the time or the energy to do everything that you need to do. And you either don't get started because you're overwhelmed by even the thought of it, or you start, you go all in until eventually it feels too hard and you're all out. And you find yourself right back where you started. When you are in the do cycle, you are spinning your wheels. You may think you are moving yourself closer to where you want to be, but you're really not. Because even if you dig deep, you find the willpower and you push yourself forward, you're doing it in a way that is not sustainable. It's like climbing a mountain, knowing that there is a landslide waiting for you as soon as you reach the top. It's a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of energy spent for little or no return. The problem with only focusing on doing is that you forget why you are doing it. Anytime that you set a goal for yourself, whether you want to create more balance between work and life, you want to eat healthier, you want to be more consistent, you want to lose weight, you want to create the morning routine that you've been craving, you want to get a promotion or save some money, whatever your goal is, what you are really saying is, I want to feel better. Our human nature is to feel good. That is all any of us want. It's why we set goals in the first place. We believe at the end of our journey, when we reach our goals, we will feel better than we do right now. Every goal you set for yourself has a desired feeling attached to it. Maybe it's confident, maybe it's proud, or accomplished, or successful. Maybe it's balanced or calm. Whatever it is there. It's the thing driving you. And when you know what it is, you can find it every day of your life. But you first have to explore what that feeling is that you are chasing. When you think about your goal and achieving your goal and becoming the woman who achieves that goal, when you think about creating the habits, the confidence, the balance, the consistency, when you think about losing the weight that you want to lose, feeling more in control, less stressed, more present with your family, what emotion comes up for you? Really think about that. If you were to name that emotion, what would it be? How will you feel when you are there? And listen, don't just say good. Of course, you're going to feel good. But what is the specific driving emotion behind your goal? That is the result you're striving for. If you show up every day with a focus on creating the feeling that you desire, you will continue to move yourself closer to where you want to be. You will do it faster and easier than ever before. You won't feel overwhelmed with all of the things that you need to do. Instead, you'll focus on what can I do today with the time and the energy that I have that will make me feel proud, that will make me feel accomplished, that will make me feel balanced, that will make me feel calm. Insert your desired feeling there. Shifting your focus to how you want to feel makes it doable. You start to believe, maybe I can do this. And then the pieces of the equation start to come together in a way that works for you, in a way that works for the time and the energy and the space that you have available in your day, in a way that allows you to live your life. You start to make decisions believing that your goals are possible, that you are capable of achieving them, that you have everything you need or you have access to the things that you need in order to achieve them. When you align your decisions with how you want to feel, you start to show up differently. You start to take action in a way that you have never done before, in a way that motivates and empowers you. You focus on what you can control. You do what you can with the time you have available and you let it be enough. You quiet your inner mean girl. You move through frustration, doubt, and overwhelm. You meet the challenges that come up along the way with tolerance and commitment. You see them as part of the process, and you keep showing up, making decisions, taking action, focused on how you want to feel. This is the success equation. Decisions plus actions equal your desired feeling. You set a goal, You define how you believe you will feel when you achieve that goal, and you show up every single day focused on that feeling, making decisions, taking actions with how you want to feel at the end of the day, at the end of your journey. And at the end of the day, every single day, you can check in. When your head hits the pillow at night, you can ask yourself, honestly, do I feel proud today? Did I make decisions and do things that made me feel the way I am going to feel when I reach my goals? And if your answer is a resounding yes, you know that you are moving yourself closer to where you want to be. You're making progress. You're quieting your inner mean girl. You're creating the habits, the confidence, and the life that you want, and you have evidence to prove it because you feel proud. So when your inner mean girl pops up and she tells you it's not working, you can't do it, you should just give up, you can look back and be like, I am doing it. I've checked in. I feel proud. I've made these decisions. I've taken this action. I'm moving myself closer. And if at the end of the day, the answer is no, it's the perfect opportunity to recommit, to decide that tomorrow is a new opportunity, and then to wake up and show up for how you want to feel. If you show up every day focused on that feeling, it will lead you to the habits, the confidence, and the life that you want. And it will lead you there faster and easier than you ever thought was possible. And listen, even when you are focused on that desired feeling and you show up every day and you make decisions and you take actions that align with how you want to feel, there are going to be moments that feel hard, that feel uncomfortable, that feel scary. Moments where your inner mean girl is going to want to pull you back and keep you from making progress. But if you listen to last week's episode, The Art of Decision Making, and if you haven't, go back and listen to it right after this one, because in that episode, I talk about how making decisions that are best for you do sometimes feel hard. They feel uncomfortable. They feel scary, but only because they are new. In order to move yourself through the discomfort and the doubt you may feel, you have to keep your eyes on the other side. It may feel uncomfortable now, but how will it feel when you do it? When you quiet your inner mean girl and you show up for the decisions and the actions that you believe will move you closer? How will it feel when you honor what you want, what your body needs, what you envision your future self to be doing? I was just coaching one of my clients on this the other day, and she was saying how in her gut, one decision felt like it was the best thing for her. She believed that if she made that particular decision, it would give her the opportunity to recharge her battery and come back with more energy, more patience, more presence, and less stress to actually enjoy her life and the things that were coming up for her, the things that she had planned, the things that were down the line. But her inner mean girl was telling her she should do this other thing. She was telling her that making this other decision is really what she should be doing. So I asked her, how would she feel if she listened to her inner mean girl and did the thing she thought she should be doing, even though she believed it wasn't the best decision for her? And she told me that it would have led her to more stress, more anxiety, and to feel even more defeated than she was feeling in that moment. That's the ripple. If you imagine that there are two balls rolling down your path, One is marked with all of the things you believe you should do, that you need to do, that you have to do. It's run by your inner mean girl, and it leads you far away from your desired feeling. It's the longer, harder, more overwhelming path to your goals. And sometimes, most of the time, it leads you to a dead end. And then the other ball is marked with the decisions and the actions that you believe are right for you in that moment. It's fueled by confidence in who you are and what you do. And it leads you to how you want to feel. And you have the opportunity to jump on either of these balls and to roll with them and for them to take you to where you want to go. But when you jump on that ball that is marked with the decisions and the actions that you believe are right for you, you'll find yourself headed towards where you want to be, faster and easier than ever before. And the longer you stick with it, the more you pick up speed, the more you become that version of you, the version of you that you've always wanted to be, the version of you that you envision at the end of the line. It's your choice, but you have to be able to see the ripple. You have to be able to see how you are going to feel after the decisions you make and the actions that you take. And you have to be willing to jump on the ball that's taking you to the place where you want to be, to pick up speed along the way. And when you do, your stress will lower, your anxiety will lower, the doubt will decrease. You will believe in yourself more. You will believe in what's possible. You will believe in what you are capable of, because every day you'll be checking in and you'll be so proud of what you've accomplished. Maybe creating the habits, the confidence, and the life you want isn't that hard. Maybe you've just been missing the most important pieces of the puzzle. And now you have them. Now it's time to make your goals a reality. I cannot wait for you to experience your goals from this perspective. It is one of the most powerful shifts you can make. I have seen so many of my clients blow their mind with this one simple shift. They have had the most success thinking about how they want to feel. Some of my most successful clients have just leaned into this concept. They've created the habits and the confidence and the life they've always wanted. And then they've gone on to create even more because they find themselves with more energy to live their lives. They discover what is possible and what they are capable of, and they want more. This is what we do inside of Confident Mind and Body, and I cannot wait for you to experience it too. If this has sparked something in you, I want you to schedule a free consultation. You are ready. There is a bigger, more vibrant life waiting for you, and your inner mean girl is going to want to hold you back with doubt and overwhelm and confusion. And I want to be the one that tells you that you are ready. That vision you have for yourself, for the life that you want to be living, is yours for the taking. And I cannot wait to support you every step of the way. So schedule your free consultation. You can visit the episode details or go to my website, Wellness with Abby H, and schedule directly there. I will talk to you next week. If you are ready to quiet your inner mean girl, I invite you to join me inside Confident Mind and Body, my private coaching program, where you will learn to quiet your inner mean girl and create the habits, the confidence, and the life that you love. Just visit wellnesswithabbych.com and schedule a free consultation. Let's